we do know what just happened to P&B Rock. How do you feel about him getting killed in LA?
Well, rest in peace to P&B Rock. I don't have a lot of insight. I didn't even take the time to really read about the situation because it's just heartbreaking to me. I think he just turned 30 or something, like young, bro.
He had 2 daughters.
Oh man, what I do know is everybody tried to blame his lady, but what they not saying is why was he in the hood at Roscoe?
Yeah, there's people who are natives of like LA, and they don't even like going to that side of town. You know,
like what you doing, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Like and then I feel like some people, when they become celebrities, they don't really realize that I'm a celebrity and I'm known. So you got to change the way you move. I'm gonna tell you right now. As soon as that note, first of all, I don't go nowhere without my gun. Nowhere. Right. Secondly, once I get to a certain level, I will have security with me at all times.
As you should. I feel like that's a priority.
Yeah, and even when I'm out without my mask.
Cityville, North Carolina bugs and stuff. What's that? What is that?
Oh, that's a wasp right there.
That's a wasp?
Yeah.
Zach.
Look like a what? You don't like bugs?
No.
Oh, so you ain't been camping?
No.
Oh man, look.
Zach.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. It ain't gonna bother you if you don't bother it.
How do you know? What if it lands right on me, Zach?
Then I got you.
Listen, this is
it ain't gonna mess with you.
I'm nervous. I don't like them. I don't like them.
It ain't gonna mess with you.
I'm from Brooklyn. I'm used to pigeons and rats.
Oh, see, hell no. Hell no. Like the pigeons, I went to Chicago and I seen them in Chicago. I was like, this is too much.
Really?
Like they come up to you and beg for food, and I'm like, yeah, this is too much. Now, like rats, like y'all got real rats in New York. I grew up.
They don't run away and stuff. Y'all got field mice and shit down there.
Like I grew up. There was like mice and shit in my house and shit.
No,
like when I grew
big
up.
Rats.
Hell no. I would not know what the. If I seen this shit in my crib.
Bro, we don't have those in the house.
Oh.
In New York?
Yeah.
They don't go in the house. Not the big ones.
If I was walking down the street and I seen that shit.
Yeah, the big ones, if you see one of those in your house, which I never really heard of those being in people's houses and apartments in New York. But those are usually like in the subways and on the street and the sewers and stuff like that. The little baby mice that you used to see like out here, those be what's in the house.
Oh, okay. Because, you know, Hollywood kind of painted like y'all got dinosaurs in the house.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, you have the little mice. They might be a little bit big because, you know, it's New York. We got big energy. New York's everything big.
Yeah, it's the big apple.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the rotten apple. Fucking rent prices so damn high. I heard it's getting high in Charlotte.
It is. Ah, man. That's why I'm trying to hurry up and get to where I'm going.
Well, how's the feedback in Charlotte, like with your music and stuff? Do you get a lot of support in Charlotte?
Yeah, it's been great. Like within the industry, right? And within the indie scene, it's been much love, much success. And really, I'm gonna be honest, and again, like to my own heart, I think how we really approaching this thing and how we coming, it's really elevating everybody else around us too, because they see what we doing, they see the content we putting up, and they going, okay, I gotta take my shit to this level to do this. And so I think overall, when we look back 10 years from now, we will be able to say like, hey, we was in the forefront of ushering in this music scene here in Charlotte. But it's been really good. Where we at right now, Jasmine, is taking that feedback from like the industry and the radio personnel and the media personnel to actually building fans and getting on these college campuses and these schools and saying,
absolutely,
hey, woody woo.
Well, so, you know, you right here in Greensboro. It's a college city.
Geek, right?
Right. You never know who you're going to run into out here in Greensboro, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't want to say I'm not fond of Greensboro anymore, but maybe because I already seen what it has to offer me and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And now I want to do something different. I can't wait to move to Charlotte soon, honestly. Just because I feel like it's a medium between Atlanta and New York and Charlotte. So I can definitely find my balance, find my niche, and vibe out there. Now, Charlotte, where do you said California is like one of your main fan bases.
Yep.
How do you want to get the attention of overseas? If you, of course, I'm sure you already have a fan base, but
Yeah.
did you start performing over there yet?
I have not started performing
What do you
overseas.
feel like will work for you to even grasp that fan base to where you start getting booked overseas?
Oh, marketing, man, marketing, and now the companies like Meta and Google, they put the tools in our hand to be able to reach global audiences. So first and foremost, it comes down to finances.
Right.
You need to have the
Invest in yourself.
you got to have the money, and if you ain't got the money, you better damn sure sell the person with money why they need to give it to you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's one thing people don't understand. Like, you, of course, it takes money to make money and stuff like that, but you also need to know and have the gift of the gab.
You got
And
to.
You have to, and that's so you can have investors. So you don't always have to come out of your own pocket.
You got to, and that's the phase that we in right now. So far, I've been funding everything out of my pocket. Everything you see been coming out of my pocket. But right now, we are in talks with a couple different people to really expand. And I think once we have that financial backing, I know we'll be able to create a home base here domestically, and then that's going to naturally trickle over internationally.
Gotcha. Yeah. Now, Sabar, do you have a regular 9 to 5?
Oh, hell yeah.
You do?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Do they know you as Zach North as well?
Hell
I'm
no.
not saying you wear your mask to work.
Nah.
Do they even know you do music?
No, not at all.
Really?
I look like this. First of all, I'm a college dropout, so the people that I work with, I laugh all the time. I really finesse my way into this corporate job.
How? Talk about it.
Not
too much.
Yeah. I don't even really kind of know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Listen, I'm
Everybody
learning.
needs to hear this, but lie on your resume, sis.
Hey, and then YouTube the interview so that when you get asked them questions, or whatever position, YouTube it, study it. That's what I did. That's the hustle now. I got a real nice paying job. And the problem is I'm trying to learn how to do that motherfucker.
I mean, you have to start somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. And then, at the time, I thought I was going to be the man in these streets. You know what I'm saying? I try to sell a little weed here and there. That shit was an epic fail.
Oh my gosh, epic fail.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who try things. And you don't know what's for you if you don't try it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. There's even drug dealers who I'm like, yo, y'all niggas are smart. Mad smart.
100%.
Y'all very great with money. But business-wise, y'all suck.
So, and I got a big family. So what I did, really, weed prices had started going up. And, I was like, oh, shit, I see an opportunity here. I had a little connect.
Right.
Got a few P's and just fronted it to some family members, and I was like, man, y'all move this off, give me this off the top, we're gonna make it shake. Man, them niggas didn't give me shit. They smoked my shit up.
Wow, they finessed you.
Yeah, they smoked my shit up.
Oh man.
And so, my uncle really told me to let that shit go, and that family was bigger than a couple dollars. So
it is.
that was my little story on that. It didn't work out.
But music is your thing. Do you have a backup plan?
No backup plan.
Because this is it for you, and I don't see anything else. Honestly, your whole everything, it works. I love your music.
Thank you.
What's your favorite song on your EP?
Track 1 or track 4? Track 1 is.
I really do like track 1 actually.
You know the vibes?
I listened to it a few times before I listened to the whole thing. Actually.
Yeah, absolutely. I fool with that a lot just because it kind of sets the tone of me being the underdog. I've always been the underdog, and it kind of highlights some of those moments. And then track 4, it just dives down. It's boastful. I'm popping my shit, even down to the point where I in a serious or was in a real serious relationship, children and everything, but I mean, I had a hall pass.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And that's what it is. And then people would think that they was gonna bring my relationship down, but they would tell my, I talk about that on the song. They would tell my woman, and she'll be like, "Are you dumb? I know what he's on."
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. You see my Birkin? I was just playing.
No.
I was just playing. I can't afford no fucking Birkin right now.
Not yet. You could. You just don't have the money yet.
100%.
You can't.
100%.
You just don't have the money yet.
100%.
That's understandable. Okay, so you just released the EP on the 7th. When could we expect an album?
I'm not going to release an album until I have $5 million, $1 to $5 million to put into that album to account for the collaboration that I want to have a part of that album and the marketing that I want to have a part of it. Because what I do feel is that I'm super talented and I think outside the box. I don't want to create a piece of art. First of all, I have 1,500 songs completed.
Wow.
So I do have albums completed, but I don't want to put it out and then it fall on deaf ears or not enough ears for what it's worth. What I am going to do is at the top of next year, I'm going to give a full body mixtape.
Okay.
I'm going to get a project, maybe like 15 songs. I won't call it an album because I want to be considered for newcomer of the year and artist, you know, all them newbie awards.
Strategically, got it.
Yeah, exactly. But I am going to give a full body project next year so people can really see like the level of creativity.
I was about to say I want more for sure. I do.
Yeah.
Okay, so what else can you see yourself dipping and dabbling in? Like, what about acting?
100%. 100%. I love it. So I definitely, but I thought about having like the double career, you know what I mean? Like where musically I'm in this mask, but then I take this mask off and I'm really acting and, you know, people are like, oh, I like this actor. Oh, this is my favorite artist. Oh, they sound the same.
You know, what's that actor's name? Donald Glover? Or is that an artist?
Donald Glover?
Yeah, that's an
Childish
artist,
Gambino.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Okay, because my head be fucking up.
100%.
My head be fucking up.
Same person. He's just
That's the same person,
He's
right?
just wildly creative.
Okay, my head be fucking up.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, isn't that the actor? But then isn't that the This Is America person? Like,
exactly.
I'm like so confused sometimes.
Exactly.
So, okay.
Yeah.
I like your whole everything about Zach North.
I appreciate that.
Is so dope. Now, your actor name, what would that be?
John Doe.
I respect it, Zach. You'll know when you know, but then it's crazy because you still not even gonna know.
Exactly.
Damn.
Exactly. And I'm gonna tell you right now.
No, I'm gonna figure it out. Why?
Nah, you know, people gonna try to blow up and be like, from my hometown, little town. I know people gonna come in there with $5,000. They're gonna be ready to spill it all. First of all, I'll match whatever offer y'all get. Just bring me the offer in right, and I'll match it. And two, we got contingencies in place. Whenever people start feeling like they're gonna expose, man, we might flood the media with so many lies. Y'all get tired of believe. Y'all ain't gonna know what the truth is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen,
so
I like that.
I ain't worried about it.
That's dope.
You ain't gonna find me.
So we spoke about so much. Like, what else is there? Something that you want to get off your chest?
Jasmine, I ain't gonna lie to you. You really gave me a platform to kind of pop my shit, to share, to tap into current events. The only thing that's on my chest, and it's always on my chest, is really to talk to other creatives, not just artists. That's videographers, photographers, media personnel, artists, music artists, recording artists. When you have a vision, that vision is for you. You can't expect everybody to get on board with your vision. You got to work your vision, and you can't quit. The only difference between people who get to where they want to go and people who don't are people who didn't quit versus people who quit. And no matter what you do, I just want y'all to keep going, keep pushing. That's all. That's what I want to get off my chest.
Smile, because obviously you saw that I just won the Best Media Award in New York, and
shout out.
Thank you. And
there's
been lots of times where I felt like I'm not doing enough, or like, damn bitch, you washed, just pack it up, or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
But me being nominated and then me actually winning it, it wasn't just because the people who were throwing the award ceremony liked me. Nah, people was actually voting for me, and that's how I won it. So I'm like, wow, people are actually fucking with me. So I gotta keep going, because although there's other people who's doing what I'm doing, my journey and how I'm getting to where I want to go is completely different.
Exactly.
So I appreciate those words for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I stand by them. Also, I want y'all to know I launched my website. It's iamzachnorth.com. Okay. iamzachnorth.com. You can find just about all of my content on my website. All my music videos, my latest releases, even interviews, my Instagram page, my EPK, all that's on there.
Can we get like more behind the scenes work, like a YouTube channel or anything?
I do have a YouTube channel now. So in the last couple months, You're an
interesting person.
I appreciate it. I appreciate that. In the last couple months, I really have got more in depth with my reels and kind of showing more of my personality and behind the scenes.
Right.
So I'm getting ready to start incorporating that throughout TikTok, Triller, YouTube Shorts.
Definitely Triller. That's where the money is with artists nowadays, I heard.
Yeah. I'm really getting ready to get on there and run it up.
That's what's up. So let everyone know where we can stream your music at, where they can find you. We already know iamzachnorth.com.
Yes.
Now, your music, that's where they can find your music as well.
You can find my music on all streaming platforms. That's Deezer, Tidal, Spotify, Apple, Amazon Music, YouTube Music. Hey, we on there, baby.
Listen, he up.
Yeah.
I'm a Tidal girl, so you know they say people with Tidal they got money. So, nah.
Hey, people with Tidal got the best sound. Tidal really got the best sound.
I love it. I love it. That's why, like, when you're out, when your project had dropped, I was upset because I don't know what the hell my service was doing. He's walking barefoot. Wow. Okay. I don't know what my service was doing, but it was not letting me listen, and I was getting so upset because I like to listen to projects when they first drop.
Yeah.
Because I like to give my opinion on them. But aside from that, I still was able to listen to it multiple times. It has me wanting more of your work. That's why I asked, like, when can we receive more music, more like a project? I mean, well, I said album, but you will give us a mixtape next year.
Yeah. So off this project, the content's not even finished, right? So I did do, just to give y'all a little sneak peek, I do have another music video coming from the project. Ooh. It'll probably be my best to date, biggest to date. So that's coming in the next month, and then we also did our own version of Tiny Desk Home, except we call it Big Desk. So we got some stuff in the works. I want to feed the content, put the story around the music, and then before I get into a big project, I got like 10 to 15 individual rap songs, no hook, just me
Ooh, I like
spitting.
That. That's
and
how you know somebody a real artist, when you don't have a hook. Like,
yeah,
just rap. Just talk your shit. Just rap. Let me hear what you have to say.
Yes.
They say the South got something to say.
Shout out to Andre 3000. He said it when they first won Best New Artist of the Year at the Source Awards. Okay. Hey, we got something to say.
Y'all been talking for some years now.
Yeah.
You've been listening.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. Even like, I feel like music kind of got away from New York for a little bit.
Absolutely.
But with the drill scene, y'all kind of re-identified and recreated what it is to be in New York.
Chicago.
Shit, we down here, we trying to get sturdy down this motherfucker now.
I do see that. I do notice that. But New York, New York has its own culture.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. But aside from that, again, like, thank you for talking to me.
No doubt. I appreciate the conversation.
Outside today.
Hey,
you did.
it's
and
a blessing.
I love the vibes. I love the energy. And I'm looking forward to more of what you have in store.
Absolutely.
I will definitely purchase a face mask. Two of them.
Thank you
Probably
so much.
3. Yeah, for my son too.
Ooh, that's cold. I appreciate that. Merch coming soon. Y'all check it out.
Later, y'all.